Imagine unlocking a skill that could give you sharper focus, boundless energy, and creative breakthroughs, while everyone else is just burning out. What if I told you the ultimate power-up isn't working harder, but harnessing something most people completely overlook? Today, we're diving deep into the secret weapon that top leaders, creative legends, and the world's most elite athletes have used for centuries. It's called rest power. And if you master it, you can literally unlock superhuman abilities in your daily life. This is the Growth Mindset Project, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to rest like a high performer and unleash your own rest power. Ready? Let's go. Before we dive in, if you're hungry for more ways to level up your mindset, subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project and hit the bell so you never miss out on strategies like this. Trust me, your future self will thank you. All right, let's talk about a modern myth that's wrecking millions of dreams. The fantasy that you can outwork your problems, push through exhaustion, and grind your way to the top by sacrificing rest. We've glamorized the idea of 16-hour days and all-nighters, thinking it's a badge of honor. But let's get real. Even your smartphone needs to charge. Your laptop overheats if you run it non-stop. A Ferrari engine? It can only roar after acceptable pit stops. So why do we act like our bodies and minds are some kind of exception? The hard truth, they're not. Every time you ignore rest power and push through fatigue, you're not building stamina, you're building up a crisis. It's like gunning your car at full speed without a pit stop. You wouldn't be shocked when it falls apart, would you? I learned this the hard way. I used to buy into the hustle hype, staying up until 4 a.m. thinking every minute I outworked someone was another step ahead, until I started waking up groggy, making constant mistakes, and noticing my so-called productivity was just me going in circles. I wasn't dominating anything. I was breaking down piece by piece. See, there's a dangerous lie floating around. That being busy equals being productive. Newsflash. Motion isn't progress. Hamsters have been running in wheels for ages. It doesn't mean they're conquering the world. True productivity, the stuff that leads to breakthroughs and innovation, doesn't happen when you're sleep-deprived and brain-fried. In fact, research shows that once you pass 55 hours a week, output doesn't increase. Push past 70 hours, and your results literally flatline. Why is that? Because rest power is not the enemy of progress. It's the foundation of it. Rest isn't a reward to be earned only after you collapse. Rest is the engine that makes every great achievement possible. Ask yourself this: would you build a skyscraper on cracked concrete? It can look impressive, but with the wrong foundation, it's one strong gust away from collapse. Ignore rest, and your own life will be built on sand. Been there, done that, wouldn't recommend it. So how do the world's top high performers really use rest power? Here's the magic. Rest isn't weakness, it's an unbreakable advantage. When you rest deliberately, you don't fall behind, you leap ahead. Like where we're headed, smash that like button, it's your brain's micro-pause. Drop a comment below with how many hours you slept last night. Let's see who's actually got rest power to spare. Now let's get nerdy for a moment, because science is 100% on your side if you make rest power your superpower. Inside your brain, there's a command center called the prefrontal cortex, basically the CEO of your mind. This is where you make decisions, solve problems, and do all the heavy thinking that makes you exceptional. But here's the catch. The CEO has limited stamina. Everyone's hit that moment around midnight, rereading the same page and absorbing nothing, making mistakes they'd never make earlier in the day. That's your prefrontal cortex running on fumes. And what happens in those rest moments? That's when the brain's default mode network kicks in, the place where daydreams, creativity, and insights are born. Ever have your best ideas in the shower or drifting off to sleep? That's rest power at work. But wait, there's more. Sleep isn't just rest, it's reboot. While you're out, your brain is hard at work running memory consolidation, organizing everything you've learned into something you can use. Skip real rest and trying to recall information is like rifling through a messy pile of random notes. Good luck finding what you actually need. Physical recovery happens too. Growth hormone spikes, muscles rebuild, the immune system resets. It all happens when your body is at rest, not when you're pushing through fatigue. That's why world-class athletes treat rest like holy ground. Rest power isn't just about sleep. It's about knowing which kinds of rest you need and when. Think of rest as your mental toolkit. The smarter you get about each tool, the further you'll go. First up, sleep. Not just lying in bed, but real, restful, high-quality sleep. That means 7 to 9 hours, stable bedtime, blackout curtains, cool room, and yes, phone out of reach. Every hour you skimp, you're showing up to the world half-charged. Then come micro breaks, those tiny pauses throughout your day. 5 minutes to stretch, look away from the screen, or breathe deeply. These micro breaks stop your brain from overheating and are the perfect way to keep your mental engine cool during a long stretch. There's active rest, switching tasks to something physically different, walking, stretching, dancing, playing with your pet, cooking. We're used to thinking of downtime as zoning out on Netflix, but that's not rest power. You want activities that recharge and refresh you, not sap your energy or overstimulate your brain. There's also creative rest, exposing your brain to new input. Read fiction, listen to music, visit new places. These moments refill your mental reservoir and prime you for your next big idea. And here's a big one we miss: digital detox. Constant scrolling is like trying to rest while a jackhammer drills in your ear. Block periods each day with no screens, no notifications, and watch your rest power double. Don't forget emotional rest. Distance yourself from situations or people that drain you. Say no when you need to, and allow yourself to stop performing and just be yourself. By the way, smash subscribe if you're feeling this. Drop "rest is a weapon" in the comments if you're on board. And if you already liked, give yourself a micro break right now. Now, let me share a story that changed everything for me. I used to ignore every warning sign, waking up exhausted, losing focus, dragging through the day. My solution? Work harder. But the wall didn't move, I just kept smashing myself into it. Then, one day, the lights went out. I couldn't write an email, couldn't find a spark. It was hollow. What fixed it was the radical decision to stop, fully stop, for a week. No hacks, no productivity tricks, just rest. By day 5, I felt human for the first time in months. By day 7, ideas bubbled up. I got my energy and edge back. One of those ideas became the most successful project of my year. That would never have happened without rest power. So, how do you use rest power to win? Set your sleep routine like the most important commitment of your life. Take micro breaks every hour. Designate times for active recovery. Plan your walks. Protect your hobbies. Be ruthless about digital boundaries. Guard your energy the way athletes guard their bodies. And above all, make space to truly rest without guilt. Rest power isn't just about fixing burnout. It's about creating a new standard for success. Imagine a world where we valued clarity, insights, and creativity over exhaustion and busyness, where rest power was the ultimate flex. That's the revolution I want you to join. Remember, if you want more growth mindset project strategies, tap the playlist right here, pick another video, and don't forget to hit the bell so you catch every new drop. Rest power unlocked. Now go enjoy it.